What's this go live button do?
I don't know. Found my buttons.
Oh great, he found his buttons. We missed it at the start. Just when we were firing this up, he was wondering why he didn't have half the buttons he was looking for. And well, guess what, DJ?
I found my buttons.
No, you didn't. I don't hear anything.
What? Oh,
there we go. I was gonna say, did you find your buttons?
I'm sorry. Sorry, there's a whole difference between finding your buttons and actually pushing your button. No, I didn't want to say it like that.
This is the member stream anymore, dude.
Forgot about that. Forgot about that. What I forgot about. I'm gonna go ahead and share this. Create a post.
Oh, you're sharing some stuff. Okay, yeah, that's a good
Yeah,
idea. I think I
hey.
already shared it.
I'm doing a special live stream. Nah, I can't put that.
I'm doing a.
I was gonna put doing a special live stream with Clutch. You won't want to miss it. That we do every Friday minus last week.
Oh boy. Welcome in, guys. Thanks for hanging out. Brian, cheers to you, man. What we got things? Oh yeah, we do too. There you go. We got little taglines there. Look at that. That's fun.
How's everybody doing? Today's a good day.
Man, it's been a good week.
It's been a great week.
Been a lot of stuff going on. I mean, finally. What if I were to tell you, DJ, you could finally stop getting harassed about a certain mod coming out?
Man, I tell you what, but the 1982 is still not out.
At least something is out that you can stop getting harassed about, right?
Man, I tell you what, the fact that the F350 is out makes me so happy.
I bet.
So happy. In 1 week, I've done what was it? The first look for it? What, Monday, I think?
Yep.
And that, or no, 2 weeks ago. It was the first look 2 weeks ago. And today, or yesterday it's out. Man, my brain stopped working immediately when you started talking to me.
I noticed that. I'm impressed it was working ever. And
Thanks.
Welcome in if you're on the Twitch side. I did mention you by name, Driver53. See? If you didn't notice that, my notifications for Twitch say that Clutch mentioned, or the Farming Show mentioned you. You should come check it out. It's kind of a clickbaity notification. I'm just saying. But I did mention him now, so is it?
Oh, is it? We could please don't know.
What's this? What did I say?
I got roasted on fire during his pre-chat. And I don't want any more of that.
Bama Trucker, what's going on, man? Farmington's with another 5 gifted members. Welcome in, man. Appreciate you.
Goodness gracious.
It's been a fantastic week as far as everything goes, as farm sim related. Though I mean, we're getting our first looks coming out on the new DLC, which drops next week. You're gonna see a lot of content from a lot of people this weekend, I think. I know somebody's I was up when your first video dropped, GoHam. 49 months. Wow.
It's almost 50 months.
That's
so long. Also, we are going to have to add another topic. Well, we don't have to add a topic. South Sask is already in the doc, but they've got the changelog for the map.
Ooh, the changelog.
Yeah.
I do like Edgewater. Edgewater's pretty sweet.
Man, Edgewater's like... It's... so I've said this off screen, but I think it's time that I come out and say this publicly.
I don't know. Are you coming out of the closet on this one?
Well, in a way, I guess. Do you remember the impact that Lone Oak had in Farming Simulator 17?
Not really, because I was not in the Farming Sim community to the same extent at that time, so I can't say I did. Give me something in Farm Sim 19. Give me something in Farm Sim 19. Bucks County?
Yeah,
or is it bigger than that?
So, the Edgewater, Saskatchewan, man, my brain really did stop working. Edgewater, Saskatchewan is, I think, going to be the map that is synonymous with the best maps for Farming Simulator 22.
I could see that. Especially for North American, for sure.
No,
100%.
No,
right?
no. The game.
As I was saying, I'm just saying, I think I find that the farm sim community is somewhat divided in that. You got your European maps and your North American maps, I find, generally speaking. And people tend to gravitate to one or the other. And I think a lot of people, like the European people, tend to, if they're going to say their top 5 maps, they're going to be typically based only in Europe.
Yeah.
Generally speaking. And same with North American side.
You know, and Clamsden, as you would call it.
Clamsden.
Clamsden was incredible. Still is incredible. Still
Fantastic
is the map that I play off screen. However, I think that Edgewater is that map.
Is that really? You would put it on the same quality as Clamsden? I
am putting them basically right there. And of course, and that is not to bring them up higher than they need to be. It is not to bring down anybody else. I think that it is there. I think that all the hard work they've put into it puts it there. It came out on PC a year earlier, so that is stereotypical with all great maps. It just happens.
It does. You're not wrong.
It's awesome.
And the fact that like Edgewater does have a whole new feature in Farms that we've never seen before.
That we both love to do, and we don't know why.
It is something, and I don't know what else to say about it. It's awesome. I see like Brock's talking about UMRV, of course, in chat as well. There's lots of new maps been released recently and then UMRV, like I said, DJ Modding, I saw him in the chat. It's not a new map. Like it's been out for Farms from 17, 19 as well. But it's almost, especially for PC players, I find, because obviously it's not available for console, but that is somewhat of a quintessential map. And you really can thank the squad for that, to be perfectly honest. Like he's the one who originally brought that map out to the masses to show it to everybody. And everyone's like, wow, this is available in Farm Sim, this type of map. This is crazy. That was not really like with a whole town and like different sets of fields and looked like a real area. I don't know if that was ever really done before that. Almost that seemed like that was the first time, and he was the one that kind of brought that to the masses, and that's when he got big, actually, was from that playthrough. So seeing that map come out again and be completely redone and updated to Farm Sim 22 standards was awesome for that as well. So I've been playing it. Pretty good.
Are we saying that we are spoiled for incredible maps to play right now?
I mean, I had this comment. I can't remember where it was now. It was on Discord, maybe on Facebook. I can't remember what it was. Someone was asking, it's like, oh, you know what? Farm Sim 22 still doesn't hold a candle to 19. And I'm like, there's nothing in 19 that I can't do in 22 or want to do in 22 anymore. Like in 1 year, we already surpassed everything that 19 had, plus some. Plus a whole bunch of stuff, to be perfectly honest. I can't think of one thing that I'm missing right now in 19 that I'm like, oh man, you know, if 22 had this, then yeah, okay. But there's like nothing that it's really missing. That like there's some maps, of course, that I'd love to see remade, but I personally would rather see new maps come forward now. That's just me.
New maps, new features. It's really hard to kind of pick out anything other than maybe like Gleaner.
Yeah, Gleaner would be one brand for sure, but that was not a brand in 19 either, though, right? Like, there was some mods out, but not a lot.
So we're still missing that. But yeah, Geos,
that's the one interesting one. I have to give you, Nick, you're not wrong there. Like, I preferred the Geos the way they worked in 19 better,
and they were a lot easier to modify than too. Goodness gracious.
That was. I don't know if I wouldn't call it a misstep, maybe. I just don't think it's been like, because it is so difficult to mess with them right now. I think that it's something that guys are kind of shying away from a little bit. There's so many maps that still use the base game, like the base game Geo or whatever you want to call it. It is kind of unfortunate. I would rather see. I still liked it better when you could choose what Geo you wanted to have, like we did in Farm Sim 19.
But you know, now it's funny because the way that I play, I've got the grow now button.
Yeah, you do.
And so I have season growth completely turned off. And I just play with season visuals on. And then whenever I'm ready to harvest, I just hit the grow now button until it's ready. But I'm still emulating the American Midwest Geo.
But so with that though, there's no stress that you're not going to get something done.
Yeah, there's never stress. Yeah,
there's something to be said for that. And the one, like when I play Farm Sim, a lot of it, I'd like to be like, oh man, I need to get this field done today. Like if I don't get this field harvested, it's gonna wither and die, and I'm not gonna get it off. I'm not gonna get this field off this year. Yeah. And then rain comes and it screws up my whole plan, and I'm like, well that sucks. I guess I'm harvesting in the rain, because if I don't do it, I'm done. right?
Yep.
Like, and I don't mind that. I like having that. Like, it's a little bit more difficult, and I personally like that. That's just me. Everyone plays how they want to play, right?
Hard to argue with you there, man.
Did we banter enough?
I think so. Yeah, nothing that we just talked about was part of today's show. We just kind of went with it.
I mean, we've got a lot of stuff to talk about. I think we've managed to pull a lot of that for a long time now.
Banter. Yeah, we don't play the game.
Where can you find us, DJ? Do you remember where you can find us right now? Because I don't remember.
Today we are on Clutch Simulation's YouTube channel. If you're there, say, you can also find him on maybe Facebook, but I don't think today. Yes, today he's also on Twitch. How do you get to be on 3 places today? And I'm only on 1. I'm on Facebook. Shouty outy to everybody watching on DjGoHam Gaming Facebook today. You guys are awesome.
Why didn't you put yourself on Twitch too? Wait, do you have any videos on your Twitch?
I don't have nothing on my Twitch. I'm trying to get 2,000 followers on Twitch before I do anything, and then I probably
there you go. Follow DJ on Twitch. He's trying to get 2,000 followers on Twitch. He does no videos, no live streams or anything on there. I guess you only have videos on Twitch. You kind of do, but not really. But
no, there's nothing on Twitch.
Well, you mean you can well, you don't have anything right now, but I'm saying you can kind of get videos on there, kind of.
Could.
Not really. You have to like stream on there, and then they show up as kind of like replays afterwards, kind of.
Yeah. Let's
I do have one question for you.
Ooh, hit me.
You don't have much green. There's not a lot of green going on in your channel right now.
There's a green there. I got. Look. Man,
I don't have a green shirt I can put on. I can put my green screen up. I should put my green screen up. Big E, cheers, buddy. Lucas, how you doing, man?
I'll go grab mine and we'll just put green screens
up behind us. What? We got green. Happy St. Patty's Day, you jabronis. I hope you get some green brown waters today. Hopefully you can find some. There you got green Gator. It's yellow. That doesn't count.
It's green if you change the
yellow. What's it called? What is it? What's the name of it? What name is the Gatorade?
Wait a minute. Lime.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, that's what you thought. We've got a bunch of top stories today. We got 10 things to talk about, including some updates to quite a few maps. We've also got a brand new map coming of a famous Amazon show. Yoast Modding is up to something. And 82 Studios posted another blurred picture. What does that man
like
not want us to know? And
just tell us. Dude, quit hiding. Quit beating around the bush.
But first, we need to play the song of our people for you.
Are we? Do you want which one? Do you want drums? DJ wants drums. Chat. I'm sorry for this.
Give him the drums. Give him the drums.
I'm so sorry for this. This has got to happen.
You're gonna love
I'm sorry,
this.
Chat. I'm sorry.
Huge shouty outy goes out to today's sponsor, G-Portal Game Servers. They promised to pay me in chicken nuggies for this. Did you know that G-Portal has the fastest game servers? And in fact, you can choose from a whole plethora of locations so you get the fastest speeds. Plethora. Plethora. I like that word. G-Portal Game Servers is also the easiest way to get you and your friends together in one game, regardless of which platform you play on. If it's Xbox, PlayStation, PC, any of you can all play together. And don't worry, you still get to play with all your mods. In fact, you can get 25 gigabytes of mod space on a G-Portal Game Server. And even with all that, though you're getting the fastest server, some of the most amount of mod space out there, I'm going to give you 10% off with a link down in the description. And believe me, that's like the best deal out there. You're not getting that just anywhere. In fact, I've looked, guys, and believe me, I'm looking for the best price if I have to pay to hang out with these two jabronis. And just remember, guys, G-Portal Game Servers, they're faster than DjGoHam going off topic. We may herd cats here, but we herd our livestock over on G-Portal Game Servers. Make sure you get your 10% off. Link in the description.
What?
Lame.
Awfully hurtful messages there.
You wanna tell everybody what kind of faces you were making at me while we were doing that?
What kind of faces? You got any more sandwiches? Someone got a sandwich for me or what?
I mean, there's only one face to be made, really. Let's be honest here. So, what do we got for top stories? We already talked about everything that's kind of going on. I think we're done with the show, right?
I think we're done with the show, man. The rest of this is just banter for the next hour and 20 minutes.
There's not much news going on today. Like, there's just only like one, maybe one story.
Yeah, like one. Let's talk about the Gurval pack first. This is the big news.
The Grovel or Gurvel?
Not Gurval.
And I can't pronounce that if my life depended on it.
Gurval. It does depend on it. It depends on what I'm gonna do when you get off of the immigration next week. We'll figure it out. So first looks are out. All your favorite content creators are going to be posting videos. Check them all out because I've probably missed something. I don't know when Clutch is going to post his video.
It'll be during the week sometime.
And there's a couple other guys that have posted stuff too. So check them all out. That way you don't miss anything. There are a couple things that you do need to know. First off, cut sugar beets and TMR don't turn into silage randomly. I thought maybe the cut sugar beets would ferment. They do not. Only grass.
With a little bit. It's bizarre. I'm trying to figure out what to do with the cut sugar beets still.
I think it's just an easy way to transport them.
I know. I guess. Is it much easier? I'm not sure yet. I'm trying to figure out that maybe there needs to be more factories brought in for something. I don't know yet, but it seems a bit weird still to me. But anyways,
only the Vario Master V140 and the LT Master F115 stationary balers, those big ones, they're the only ones that can make the new bale types. The other balers just don't make stuff. See, Omatana likes my pronunciation. Thank you, Omatana. I'm looking forward to seeing you in a couple months. See, some people appreciate the way as she would know.
You know what? She's got to quit pumping your tires here. She's just making that head get bigger and bigger and bigger.
She's awesome, and she gave us a great way to store them today as well with her object storage, which I've been informed by Marcel literally right now that her mod was the second one on Mod Hub. What was the first one?
Huh. I'd have to go look.
I don't know. Anyway, those big ones are the only ones that can make these new bale types. So if you want to make cut sugar beet bales, if you want to make chaff bales, if you guys want to make TMR bales, which I'm going to be doing, those machines are the only two that make them. And then some of the equipment. Get this. This is so
we
cool.
can show this off quickly. I got that on. There you go.
This is super cool. Some of the equipment can be operated outside the machine. So they have access panels on them, and you can pretty much do everything from the side.
And you get like a whole new little menu as well in your F1 or your help menu, right? It shows like how much is like back here in the collection spot, and then how much is in the baler itself. It tells you all that information. One interesting issue that I've noticed with this personally is when it drops the bale, the second bale won't come out if there's another bale sitting there. So
it's scared.
Well, it's definitely scared, all right. But that means you've got to constantly be moving bales, which I was kind of under the assumption it would like move some stuff like down a little bit, so you could like have more of a row of bales there, so it wouldn't just like get all bunged up waiting for you. That's one of the interesting things. It's like I was thinking this is almost this is gonna be good for multiplayer for sure. But it's definitely a make work project that sometimes to get it going. Because you've got to be on top. You got to be Johnny on the spot there, moving your bales out of the way. Yeah.
Why don't you just put this in front of Almatana's new building that she released today? You can store up to 250 of them at a time, and you don't have to do anything.
You're not wrong. Right? An auto load, right? Auto load trailer or something like that. You could park it beside that, and then it would work fine. To be perfectly honest, I was trying last night to put it so it was on a ramp. And then the bales would dump off and the bales would roll down the ramp. And it worked out. We got a couple that work out that way. But still like five or six bales, and then farm sim physics kick in, and anyways. But very cool. Like you get this whole other menu system. You operate it from outside of the baler.
It's very cool.
That's kind of neat. I think that's kind of a cool feature for sure.
The big thing here that I see, especially when we get new little features like this with DLCs, is this stuff's probably going to be base game in Farm Sim 25 or whatever they decide to call it. Whatever the next farming game is, these are probably going to be base features. And it gets me super excited to see not only all of this stuff as a base game feature in a few years, but also what else are we going to get then? It's so cool. It's little things.
So you think we're going to have more control panel type stuff in the future in Farm Sim. We'll be out like exterior activating things.
Yeah.
Maybe that could be interesting.
I think that'd be fun.
Interesting. Yeah, that's an interesting thought. I never even thought about that until just now. That's not bad, actually. That'd be kind of cool.
Now, Clutch, I'm gonna ask you a question. Do you play on Xbox?
No, not usually.
Did you play the Xbox that you don't usually play on earlier today?
No, I did not.
Well, if you did, you probably could have played this DLC for about 2 hours because somewhere along the way it accidentally released on Xbox today. So
Did this happened just like last time, something like this too?
Platinum released, I think, a couple weeks and or about a month early on Xbox. Yeah.
Giants, come on, guys. You gotta figure this out, man. You gotta figure this release stuff out. You guys are killing me here.
Hey, what's Angel? What's up, Angel? Good to see you. Yeah. So if you were on Xbox earlier, you got to play with the DLC for about 2 hours, and then it is now
Lucky Locket?
Inert, I guess is the word to put it. I'm not quite sure. It doesn't work no more. That was pretty cool.
They've had some issues with a lot of their DLC drops, right? Like there's been, I think, I'm trying to remember if any other ones had the same kind of issues. But even
I don't think it was like that. I think some of the updates had some issues.
maybe that's what I'm thinking of.
Maybe like patch 1.9, a few things happened.
Well, since we're going to move on to that.
Yeah. This update came out on Tuesday and prepared players' games for the DLC that is releasing next week. It also added a new storage building, which a couple modders have done stuff for, with storage bells and pallets, and we got some quality of life improvements. However, some mods may and were broken. The plowed filled with lime on them state doesn't change now. Is that correct?
I haven't run into that problem personally.
A lot of reports of that. And has anyone found any other issues?
My issue, I couldn't launch the game originally after the update.
Oh.
So I ended up having to go back into Steam and re-verifying all my files, which took 20 minutes or whatever. And then I cleaned out the top recent mods and disconnected my mod folder from the game, launched it without my mod folder, reattached my mod folder, and then it worked.
Interesting, because I didn't have that issue at all.
Yeah, it would not launch for me originally. Now, like I said, I do have lots of mods, so but the mods all went back in and worked fine afterwards. But I had to disconnect, re-verify files, go in without any mods loaded, and then back out, reattach my mod folder basically to the game, and then I was good to go again. So it took it was like a 2-step or 3-step process for me to get back into Farm Sim after the update, which was kind of weird. I don't know. Anyways, hopefully nobody else is having too many issues, but if you're on PC and you're not able to launch Farm Sim all of a sudden after the update, try that. Try verifying your files, then go there. What's up?
Arms 2. I forgot they go down to like half the speed that they were. And also sounds are super loud now for some reason.
I did notice that last night in our stream. There was a couple of vehicles that the sounds were really loud on.
Yeah. Yo, we'll say though, those loud sounds I'm totally cool with the new DLC. Have you heard some of the new auditory experiences that we get to have?
Did you just say auditory experience? Wow.
I did. Yeah.
All right, brother.
It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Very, very cool. By the way, that new object storage building, that's OP, right?
A little bit. Awesome, but yes. Listen, wait. Hang on a sec. Is DjGoHam saying something in Farm Sim's OP?
No, I love it. And I think back to some of these mods that we've got. I'm like, oh man, I could have used these like 3 years ago. And some of these Spacegate features, but I absolutely love it. I want to just go make a bunch of bales and then just put them in there.
I have no problem with it, but that's whatever. I need to mess. I never even thought about using that building last night when I was messing with the baler. I'm like, I gotta find a way so it can make more bales.
But you know someone who is definitely gonna be doing that? Driver 53.
Yes, 100% he will be, of course. If anyone would. Are you yawning?
Man, I've had a couple long days.
Oh, interesting. Well, it has been lots of stuff out.
I worked for 10 hours yesterday trying to get that stuff done for the DLC, and then today, I worked 7 this morning. It's 3:30. I haven't stopped yet.
I literally woke up just because I was up talking with Matty until 4 a.m. No, to be fair, we were playing with carnival rides in Farm Sim.
Oh,
And you want to talk about good music?
that makes it much better.
It was actually pretty funny. He just sent me a message saying the music does get copyright strikes on YouTube, so I can't show it off, unfortunately. But
Fair enough.
the carnival rides have some bumping music in Farm Sim. You get lots of bass. And one of them has like a trailer you can tow behind your vehicle and just like blare music out of it and drive around with music blaring out of it the whole time. It's so funny. It's awesome. I'm like, I want this not to be copyright music. So I can just go like because we threw it on a server. I'm like being multiplayer, like someone's farming, just like go ripping past them with this like bumping music going on, right? That'd be awesome anyways.
Oh man! Speaking of
legit.
ripping music, Dave from G Portal's in here. What's happening, man? Good to see you, dude. Good to see you.
And Matt, he was in there as well.
Oh, of course he was.
Yeah, I hope he said he was going to build a whole carnival area for us. We'll see what happens. He decided to jump on the server.
Hey, right, I'm yawning so
You are
bad.
dying today. What is going on with you?
It's just like so. It's like I mean, 4B's got to be around here somewhere. I think he just shot me with like a tired dart.
A tired dart. Do we want to talk about top mods of the week?
Top mods of the
talked
week.
about the update 1.9.
Man, you are going so out of order right now.
Well, I mean, we've already gone through 1.9.
Yeah.
We could go top stories then. You want to talk about top stories?
I mean, we got 10 top stories.
I mean, if you put a lot of effort into this, so I guess we probably should talk about top
Yeah,
stories.
man, I definitely didn't copy and paste from Farm Sim News.
Yeah, you
I
would never have
wrote
done that.
a few of them. You know, we can kind of zoom through, a little zoom.
We should probably do that. We should probably get moving. Did someone ever say the moving and grooving? I think someone might have said that at one point in time.
It sounds like that kind of person would only say that if they forgot about any other words that could possibly be adjectives.
Fair enough. Start moving and grooving. I have not heard about EY moddings. This is all on you.
Yeah, so EY Modding's got his 4320 or the 43,000 series as he's calling it. He released new screenshots again today or yesterday, I believe. Over the past 2 weeks, he's been showing this off. He says that we have the final product. So should be heading off to Giants for Mod Up soon.
See if I can show that off quickly there.
Kind of exciting. It's
So,
kind
there
of
you go.
really exciting.
I want to see more old stuff like this for sure. I love when modders are coming out with this because you know that like Giants has basically come out and said he's like, yeah, we can't really make a DLC with old equipment because the manufacturers aren't really all that interested in doing old equipment.
Yeah.
So modders, it's up to you guys, unfortunately, or fortunately, depending on how you look at it, right? So, anyways, I love seeing more of this kind of stuff coming into in a game, and EY's got a track record of doing some pretty good stuff. So,
Dude, I tell you, he came out of nowhere in Farm Sim 19. And it was just like, oh, you think all I can do is, you know, these other kinds of tractors? Well, here. Now I'm going to make, the best old iron in Farming Simulator 22. How do you like me now? How do you like me now?
How do you like me now? Really? You're not bringing that up, are you?
What?
Oh, boy.
Just got a text message from G Fuel. I don't know how they got my number. Let's move on. 82 Studios got some blurred pictures. Yo, I don't have the night shift, but I have the day shift, and it messes me up. I can't drink it during the day.
I don't have the picture. Where did you put the picture anywhere? Let's see
What's
if it
up?
shows
Oh, yeah, second link. Yeah,
yeah, the first one is not that. I was looking at the first link.
Yeah, I probably should have just not put the first link in there. 82 Studio has shared, first off, pictures of tracks.
Oh, yes. Yeah. I'll bring that up first. There we go.
Okay.
Boom.
Shared some pictures of tracks. Beautiful tracks. Very good looking tracks.
Yeah.
Why would he show us pictures of tracks? He's not working on anything that has anything to do with tracks. He did say to tune into his live stream, but guess what? He didn't live stream.
You got me, man. And then what's this? What is this? What is this?
All right.
What is
look,
this?
All right. Do me a favor. I don't know how far you can back up, but back up and tell me that does not look like. No, put it back. No. You're doing so good. Here, I'm gonna put it back up for us. Back up and tell me.
You know it's a truck, right? You know it's a truck.
Right. It's a pixelated. Man, this arm is long. Put it back up. I can't see it now.
Hang on a second. Let's even get bigger. I'm gonna make it bigger.
I just look like an idiot that's standing back here for no reason now.
I got a sec. I'm gonna make it bigger just for you, man.
Don't say it like that.
Just for you. Just for you. Here we go.
Don't word
Look,
it
there
like
you go.
that.
Now it's nice and big.
Okay. I don't like any of this. But like, you back all the way up. Those aren't wheels, are they?
No, they're definitely tracks.
Come on.
He's got something planned for sure.
He's got something planned for sure.
Is he just gonna do it to all his vehicles then? Is that what you're thinking?
He's gonna have to, man. He's gonna have to. You can't do it to one and then not do it to the other. But the thing is, he's already put rear tracks on his semi truck, so
Is that what was that? Say it again.
You know?
No, I don't. You might want to try and speak into my good ear because that didn't sound like words.
Let's move on. He's up to something. That's all I know. And no, he won't tell me. I tried to ask. Next up, let's talk about custom modding and their mods. They say that after the most recent update to the game, 1.9, some of their mods are going to start getting updates along with the Agco Vario 1000 that did drop the other day. And is on the top updates for the week. Speaking of top updates for the week, not the next story, but the one after that, we're going to be talking about Mr. Michigan Farms maps right there, Mr. Taylor Farms.
But before we get to that, hang on. Like, look at how much stuff Custom Modding's put out. Because I know I kind of fangirl about the stuff that they have, but there's just so many freaking mods, man.
There's a few. So they're going to be updating the C850 air cart, their 2150 early riser planters, the Demco grain cart, and the John Deere 8R. They're going to be updating those to bring them up to the latest spec of the game. Of course, we're going to be getting a USA flag on the side of the axle flow, which is so cool. And all of these we going through improvements to bring them up to the latest game spec.
There's just so many. Like, I go through the list of mods here, and I'm like, every single one of these, I'm like, yep, use it all the time. Want it for the next build I'm doing. Like, I just go through every single one. Like honeybee headers. I
have a hard time using anything else. The honeybee headers are just like, they work with everything.
Yeah. Anyways, amazing. Whoa. What just happened to the stream? What did I miss?
Huh?
What's going on in chat here? Hang on.
Everything's cool.
All right. It just looks like I see Stream Elements is going a bit crazy all of a sudden, and I missed it because my other window's up.
Oh no, everything's great.
Okay.
Yeah, things are good. They say that their Demco header trailer and the Valvental are getting close to. However, I don't know what that means.
Try it again. Hang on a sec. Who did this? It was 10. Anders, appreciate you, buddy. Dave says, tell the community you were too preparing for the first real life meetup in Boston. Oh boy. Yeah, that's going to be interesting, Dave. We forgot Dave's going to be there too. You know that, right?
Oh, I'm very aware. He gets there on Wednesday. He gets there a day before we do.
Boy.
And of all the time and all the places and all of the world, me and you are landing 30 minutes apart.
Weird. What are the odds?
It is like, I mean, it's a love story, man.
Why you gotta make it weird?
I didn't make it weird.
You made it weird.
Your channel members made it weird earlier.
Your channel members did make it earlier.
It's their fault. Moving on. Let's you know what? He's in here. Let's talk about him. Let's skip number 4 as you always do. And let's go to number 5.
Yep.
Taylor Farms, aka Michigan Farms Maps, is in the chat with us today. Object storage on maps. And we had one of these mods released today by Omatana, and it looks like we're going to be getting more, at least one more, but in multiple different places because he's back. And we end up talking about him a lot for somebody who's retired. Some players asked him if he could update his maps with the latest storage barn with object storage. They spoke to Giants and they have given him the green light. His words, nice, by the way, green light right here, to add the feature to his barn.
Sorry, you guys. I'm so sorry.
So he's going to be pushing out another update through all of his maps and his shed pack that released yesterday. Awesome. Go check it out on Top Mods this week. He says it's going to take a few days, but we should all see all of his maps with the newly released Michigan shed pack sent off for testing sometime soon. And I know he's in chat. If there's anything I missed, please let me know.
I think you said everything that needs to be said there. Michigan's doing for a guy who's in retirement, not so much. I'm glad to see you're still doing stuff. I like your retirement schedule, my friend.
Hey, he retired, I think, 2 weeks ago, and he's been on Farm Sim News every other day.
Love it. Keep it coming. We want to see more. Don't go anywhere. You stay put.
I love it. So that's a lot of fun, and I'm really excited. Hopefully, they'll be able to go back and hibernating. Do you think, man? I'm still gonna creep on your Facebook every morning.
It's still on. It's still there.
It's still there. Let's talk about Hispano Modding, who came out with a mod today. He's got the tank containers out, which is super cool. So now we have grain containers, we have tank containers, as well as the crane for them, and an adapter for the DLC stuff. And we've got the trailer in general. Well, he has updated us on a lot of other stuff that he's doing as well. The flat rack containers, which are the next container set. Go down a little bit. You guys know what you're talking about? We're trying, Halman. We're trying. He says these are done. They haven't been sent off for testing yet. However, he'll send them off next week, which is super, super exciting. There'll be 2 different versions. You have one that's like a flat rack and then one for
cool.
logs. So cool. And they work just like other containers. You can stack them up, do all this other kind of stuff. It's really, really cool. He is planning on going live on Hispano _ modding, double underscore on that. He's going to be on Twitch either today or tomorrow. How cool does that look?
That is pretty freaking cool.
That's like, so cool.
Yeah, I kind of want to mess with it. That's for sure. It looks neat.
That is so awesome. For what's next? So get this. We talked about this in Farm Sim News a couple months ago. He's back working on the pivots again.
Okay.
With a focus on console players. And he said no promises, but he's going to try to get them working for consoles.
I'm curious to see how it's all going to come together. Pivots, even for PC players, don't work great. So if we can get somebody to either like conglomerate with or work with these guys that have already kind of got at least the models done, but to actually get the physics and to get it to work the way it's supposed to in real life almost. To get somebody who actually really is good at that side of things, I don't know. I think that'd be. It sounds like Hispano would be one of the guys to do it for sure as well. So I'm all game for that for sure. Please do it because we need some pivots, especially on some of the big North American stuff. I mean, man, I would love to see that for sure.
Like Prairie Farm 4X. Oh
yeah, for sure. Right. Any of those ones, even like Stone Valley, I could put some pivots on that. Even Edgewater, I could see pivots on that potentially. Right. Like that's something you could easily do. Now. There's pivots. What about I don't know what they're called, the rolling ones that just kind of roll through a field.
Rollers.
I don't know what they're called. Anyways.
Well, pivots.
The pivot's like a center pivot, and it kind of goes all the way around. But you can get the ones that are like one long straight irrigation bar that have your sprinklers on the top, and then it just rolls forward through like a square field. Never going to be able to retire. That's what we keep you around for, Michigan. Anyways, I'm still the way farm sim works. Of course, it's like an irrigation would be a fertilizer state. That's what it ends up being, right?
Yeah.
Which there's nothing wrong with that. It makes sense in some degree still.
Yep.
But, anyways, I think I would love to see farm sim be more about. And have different degrees, like if you have a rainy summer versus a dry summer, having different crop states based on that. But if you irrigate, and I mean, we're talking the next farm sim right now is what it's going to be anyways.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. That'd be a great feature, and I think a lot of modders would enjoy that. Flintstone car, it's already out, Dave. Boom.
Yep. I messed with it last night.
After he does the pivots, which may or may not work, then he's going to be working on normal containers that we see in real life, with the doors on the end that open up. He's also going to do some with the doors on the side. I didn't know that was a real thing, but evidently it is. He provided screenshots, so that's that. And then lastly, he's going to start working on a tractor. It's the Universal U650. His father had one when he was younger, and he's going to bring it to the game as a lizard brand for all platforms. So very, very cool.
Hey, whatever. Keep up the good work, because some of the stuff is just stuff I wouldn't even have thought about before. So that's pretty cool. Glad he's doing it.
I don't like the things that Hispano modding does are awesome. Yeah. So
there you go.
awesome.
Done. You did a thing.
Just so cool, man. So cool.
Do we need to talk about number 6 at all, or are you good?
Yeah. I'm pulling it up right now as we
I've already
speak.
got it too.
I'm pulling up the update list for it as we speak. Actually, that's a real thing.
Actually, do we have this in the list? Do you have BC Bueller on here?
I don't have BC's linked. I don't think.
I know, but it's linked right here. Do you want? It's on South Sask's page. He's pumping his tires too. I don't blame him. The Kilbros cart you saw, of course, right?
Yeah, it's on the top list for today. So
is it okay? Anyways, South Sask shared it as well.
Yeah,
good job. I love it. Great cart. Go get it.
Very, very cool. So we've got an update to Edgewater, Saskatchewan heading our way. And I am ready to read out such a list that you are just, you're not even going to believe this list.
Okay, let me hear your list. He doesn't have the update on Facebook, it looks like.
Fix snow mask around Edgewater grain. Fix floating objects. Fix field 31 field dimension near map border. Fix the water plane collision. Fix the broken train spline. Fix manure at cow farm. Fix collision on grain complex. Fix a few swathing mechanics. Added precision farming support to new crops. Added green oat mowing. Added new update for Roscoe bins. Added additional ground painting types. Improved the lentil yield to balance income. It was awful. Tweaks to new crops for improved appearance. Added green feed oats for baling. Turns to grass when mowed for easier bale management. Added new swather converter to eliminate grass issues while swathing. Added precision farming update to new crops. Adjust the train car and elevated capacity. And they still need to check the header attachments for new crops. Not possible. Its header side incorporates new bins.
Just a few updates. Just a couple minor, tiny little updates there. Dude, what are you doing? That's so many things.
Hey, those are great.
Yeah, it's fantastic, but I'm just I knew of the train was an issue for me, and I'm like, okay, the manure wasn't working properly. That's it. That's the only two I ever noticed as issues. I'm like, okay, if he gets those two fixed, that's perfect. And then he was in the chat one night when we were streaming on it. He's like, yeah, I got the update coming. We're gonna get things fixed. I'm like, okay, that's just minor. That list is huge. The amount of things. It's all the things. It's all the things. Anyways, if you haven't tried out South Sask South Sask's a map, go check out Edgewater. Seriously, you're missing out if you haven't tried it yet.
And if you want to check out anything else, Gamer Design's got plenty of stuff to choose from as well. What up, dude?
There you go. Speaking of quintessential maps.
Oh,
wow, easy
so
over
ready.
there. Easy.
I'm so ready for this map.
Do you want me to hit a button? Here, let me hit a button so everyone can see what you're looking at.
Yo, CJ's up in the building right now. Yo, CJ, I've been creeping on your live streams recently. I haven't said hey because I've been busy and I didn't want to bug you. But what up, dude? Also, I totally forgot to hit up your producers to talk about the podcast. I've definitely got to hit them up. My bad.
I mean, these might be a little known mod maker for Farm Sim.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys have heard of these guys before, but
is that Black?
Yeah, I don't know. Black Sheep mod.
Is that last word modding?
Modding. And I don't know this map here. I've sounds familiar. I don't know. I think I've heard it before somewhere.
Yep. I still feel like there should be an of after Valley. The Valley of the old farm.
That's so 19 or 17 maybe.
No, it was never there. I just thought they forgot it. But
was it not there?
No. Even in my Let's Play, I called it the Valley of the Old Farm.
It was never there originally? Are you sure?
It was never there.
No, really?
TVTOF.
Wow, I could have swore it was there as well. Anyways. This is a pretty nice looking John Deere dealership though.
How's about this John Deere dealership though? This reminds me a lot of the dealership that they had on Old Stream back in Farm Sim 19.
Yeah.
Very, very cool.
That's very nice looking. It's a very nice looking dealership. I mean, and the fact that I'm hoping these are all like just placeables. These slap down so they're not actually like using resources or whatever, and they're actually there. It's not just for the screenshot. Usually they have them done properly.
Yeah, nothing that they done really is Yeah, I'm gonna guess that they just put that stuff there for like visual sake. I don't think we're actually gonna see all this stuff there because that's a busy area.
Yeah, but I mean, these could be just like placeholders, right? They could just be slapped down. You can't actually get in them or anything. Obviously, it's just
yeah.
like pictures of things. You could probably walk through them even, but just so when you're driving by, it looks like it's a fully operating dealership. There's so many times in Farm Sim you go by one of these things and it's like the sell point or the buy point for buildings is there, but there's nothing parked in front. You got this big open parking lot. It looks weird. You have to do it yourself. I hope that that's real. And then like maybe like when you buy a vehicle, it shows up like up over here somewhere. That's what I'm hoping for at least.
We'll see.
Anyways,
moving on.
So
Just
good.
exciting.
So
I don't have anything to say about this other than I want it now.
What do you got for number next here? Hang on a sec. I gotta fix this.
Number 8. You know what? We'll go to number 9. Let's go number 9, then 8, and then 10. It feels. You know what? Let's go 9, 10, 8. Let's just do that. Or we could just do 10 right now. You want to do 10 right now? How you feeling? I'm just trying to figure out which YouTubers or which modders are in the chat. We'll do those first.
I don't blame you. Which one do you want to do? You want to do 10 first? Is that what you're saying?
Let's go 10, man. Let's go 10. I feel like this guy's done enough.
I mean, once again, you want to pump his tires more?
I just feel like, you know, we should say nice things about him. He's a good
I don't know.
dude.
Does he say nice things about you though?
No. It's Yost modding.
Oh boy, Yost, you're killing me here, man. How you doing, buddy? Update.
So
I got nothing on this. I mean, straw crops.
Yes, so he's updating. It's one of my favorite mods ever. Extended straw crops. This version will no longer override special swaths that have been added to maps like Stone Valley with soybean straw and the newer maps by like Poor Boy Modding, for example. I'd originally also thought that it conflicted with Edgewater, but that was only the pre-release version. It turns out actually it works great on Edgewater, so I've put it back on my game save. Everything else has turned out just fine with that. Feel free to download this mod, use it on whatever you would like. Yost evidently is not here. My bad. And he's also doing something else as well. Says,
what's that?
What do you think of these new store icons? He added a new post. It's very recent, 3 hours ago. He's got TMR 150s on there, Chaff 125s and 150, Sugar Beet Cup 125s. What is this man up to? First off, those pictures look great. Second off, what is he doing?
There, I just added my thoughts on it.
Did you? All right, I'll click on it again because
Seems
that way
sus. There we go.
No, I didn't poke up. I'm gonna have to redo. Here we go.
But I'll like it anyways, Yost. Good job, buddy. I'm curious to see, what are you gonna do with these? You gonna be able to just buy these bales?
Seems sus. Hey, what up, Legacy? Good to see you. Good to see you. Congratulations on your mod release this week.
So yeah, bales, purchasable bales.
So sus. But the thing is, like, are these the bales that are unwrapped that you can wrap?
Yeah, maybe.
These look a whole lot like the bales unwrapped that you can wrap.
Yeah, they definitely do.
Should we talk any more about this, or should we?
I don't know what else to say about this. I haven't messed around enough with the DLC to really like get into the minutia of all these new bale types, and I'm like trying to figure out different ways to use some of this stuff now that we're gonna have access to. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, you should you should definitely get into the minutia with your auditory experiences and go from there.
Definitely sushi. No, it's not the same, Yost. It's not the same. All right. Do you want to move to 19 or to 9? I mean, 19. Wow. If we had 19 top stories, I would probably lose my mind.
Yeah, we only had 10. I'll add more next time if you want.
Please don't. Please don't.
Next up, I'm gonna say a name, and I want you to tell me what's the first thing that comes to mind when I say this name.
Oh boy. Yep.
Chipping Norton.
Nothing. Zilch.
Have you watched Clarkson's Farm at all?
I haven't seen the second season. I only watched the first season. That was like 2 years ago now, I bet.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Well, FS Landscaping, creator of Ballum Road Dairy Farm, aka Tom Pemberton's map,
Yep.
has started a new project.
Yep.
Chipping Norton, aka Jeremy Clarkson's farm. He's got a couple videos on YouTube already, and he's adding more and more things every single day. 5 new sheds, and this was a couple days ago, so he's probably done more since then as well. Super excited about this. He's got like Jeremy's office is in there, the courtyard where
Okay, yeah.
he's got his tractor on there. I mean, there's some really cool stuff. He has had to take liberties with a few things just because some of the things you don't see. But it's kind of cool. He's got the layout of all the farms. He's got the I guess
Terrain.
scans or the terrain done.
Yep.
It's kind of cool, man. I mean, we're gonna possibly see Chipping Norton coming to Farming Simulator. I don't know how soon, but I
Interesting.
mean, in the future, kind of cool.
Go check his channel out for sure. That's
Diddly
that's
Squat
interesting.
Farm. Diddly Squat Farm it is. Pretty
good
awesome.
Diddly Squad Farm.
That's what it's called.
It is, yeah.
By the way, myself, Virtual Farmer, possibly Mr. Silly P if we can get him out of the house that day, and VF are all going to go here the week after FarmCon. We're heading to the UK and traveling around. I don't know.
You're there for over a week?
We're going to be in the UK for about a week.
Wow.
So, yeah. I don't think I've made that announcement. I said a little bit last week, especially when Paul was in, because I wanted to wait and let Paul know because I'm gonna come and see him while we're there.
Yeah.
But it's exciting.
That'd be one reason to go to FarmCon right there. That makes more sense to me than going to FarmCon, to be honest. Anyways, sorry, was that allowed?
I didn't like what you did with your eyebrows there. That was worse than what you said. And lastly, Oxygen David, in the past week, he has shared an updated PDA of Court Farms with the road system finished. We've got a big main, from your guys' view, top left-hand corner down to the bottom right. And he's also shared new screenshots here of Elmcroft
Are you doing that again? Quit doing that.
Elmcroft Farm.
And
It's beautiful.
It's another Oxy map, man. That's all I can say. There's your PDA. I don't know. I don't think I need to say anything to this. Let's be honest.
Nope, it's just an updated screenshots, updated stuff. I said in here somewhere what was thing. So this farm right here really, I think, starts to bring out the true beauty and the connection that this map has with nature and the surrounding fields of this specific farm. It is definitely a map that you are going to get lost in the details, and you may play this map
like a screenshot. This looks like a picture.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how he does this stuff. It's
I
blurring
have
the
no
reality. It's blowing my mind.
One interesting thing, something popped up on my YouTube the other day, and it was Calmston Farm flyover. I was like, oh yeah, cool. But then I took a look, and it's like an updated flyover that was just taken a few months ago, and I'm like, that's where that fit. Oh, he did a real good job. It was good. If you get a chance, search Calmston Farm flyover. It was a drone flyover of the area. It's a newer one, so I think they've remodeled a few things, but it's really good. It's really good.
I mean, what else can you say? It's an Oxy map, so you know it's going to be something worthwhile. That's for sure. So check that out for sure. And we'll keep you posted when we get more information on it. He doesn't have any kind of a release schedule or a time frame yet, but I mean, the last update was January 6th. I think it said before that.
Oh, on
his Facebook page. So it's been almost 2 months. It's said on his Facebook. The last time it was updated. At least that's what it said. Just when I just checked it.
For Court Farms.
Yeah, I think it was Court Farms at least. Was there another update of screenshots? Something that I missed somewhere?
Oh, from Oxy.
Yeah.
Well, he's posting stuff every day. The thing is, he's posting it in his Oxy's hub, his like private.
Okay, yeah. So that on that page there
page.
specifically, it hadn't been updated since the 6th. So that must be like the major updates almost of sorts, right?
Kind of cool. It's kind of cool.
Yeah.
So that is all of our top stories for the week. Those are all like the big things that you need to know about. How many times did I say big? I'm not sure. But I do have something really cool that I'd like to share with the class. And this is interesting. This is some good stuff. Can I tell you a secret?
I like secrets.
Thank you to G-Portal for sponsoring this episode of the Farm Sim Show podcast. They host premium game servers for Farming Simulator 22 that work on PC, Xbox, and PlayStation. Clutch and I have both been working with them for the past few years, and they have hosted our public and private game servers ever since. If you're looking for an easy way to play multiplayer with your friends, this is the best way to do it. G-Portal servers allow you to have full control over your game, what mods are installed, permissions, and the game can be available 24/7. For Farm Sim 22, they've got a few different server options from 4 players all the way up to 16, and you can get an extra 25 gigabyte of mod space. Choose between 9 different server locations around the world to host your game, and you're ready to go. If you're interested in grabbing a game server for you and your friends, use the link for Clutch or myself at the top of the description and get 10% off all G-Portal game servers right now. Again, thank you to G-Portal for sponsoring this episode of the Farm Sim Show podcast.
Yeah, they're awesome. Dave, you're awesome.
Does anybody not know any of that information yet? I think we all know this. That's not a secret.
But you know what? I am going to continue to spread the good news of G-Portal.
We just got G-portaled. I don't know. Nate says Gertie should be the face of G-Portal. We could talk to you know what? If you check my link, if you click on my link, you might get a surprise. Just saying, there might be a surprising face as the thumbnail.
I feel like if I was a company, which I'm not, I guess technically I am, DjGoHam company. That's a real thing. That's a real thing that exists in real life. But if I wasn't, I guess, I'm not sure I would want an uncomfortably attractive woman.
Ooh, you just said she was attractive, huh?
Uncomfortably. There was a modifier. And I would love for you just to leave her in wherever she is right now and not bring her out.
Yeah, she's good. She might be in your closet.
Nope, that's K-Bot's closet right there.
Oh, okay.
I know it because every once in a while I hear,
Why does the knock sound like a squeaky voice too? That's weird.
It's a world, man. It's a whole world. We had some pretty cool mods that came out this week.
There might be something you might have been asked about more than once that came out this week.
Did you know? No, I don't know if I could say that. So okay, I'll say it anyway because it's not on my channel right now. I went and was looking at banned words on my channel about 2 weeks ago. I think I told you about this. And I was going through, and like something had come up. I was like, I never want that to happen again. So I was adding it to the banned words section, just so no problems. And F350 was in the banned words in my channel, and I don't remember putting that in there. But it is funny. A lot more people were asking about the F350 after I unbanned that word. It's out, man. It is out. It is here, and it is ready to rock and roll, but do not expect to stop slowly. Fast. Sorry.
I heard the brakes. I haven't, you know what? I've downloaded. I have not messed with it yet. I heard the brakes are not great.
I do believe it is the brakes from the F-150. They have not been upgraded.
Interesting.
This weighs what? A ton, 2 tons
Twice
more?
as much? So yeah. You know what? Nice looking rig though. I mean, high detail, of course.
Yeah.
Looks great.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that. And finally, it's out for all platforms. So, yay! We got it. Done. You can quit hearing about it right now, right? Of course, we're still waiting on another one.
No, we're gonna hear about it.
Okay. That is all. What else are you gonna hear about it?
I don't know.
I'm just excited it's out because I know so many console players would die to have something like this. So,
yeah. Can you change the brake force? I think you can, but it's.
Not on console, obviously.
Yeah. I mean, I like David's mods when you're going a certain speed and you let off the gas, there's some like modded engines that just stops turning the wheels, and it's like, oh, I don't need to use the brakes. I just need to quit gassing it. I didn't want to use that word. Let's move on. Next up, we got the JCB Fast Track Icon Pack. Beautiful mod pack.
What many is in there? Five?
Yeah.
5 models. There you go.
No cop, no stop. True that. Beautiful mod pack. It's got the Union Jack on the front there. All colors. Every color is on the table. Change it up. You can add or remove the flags on the side. So if you want to use it on American map, you could totally do that.
It's JCB tends to be one of the forgotten brands almost in Farm Sim that makes some pretty good stuff. So I'm glad to see someone else taking the reins up on this. It seems like I haven't seen a JCB mod for a while that's been like listed as one of the top mods. That's for sure.
Yeah. I apologize. I just had a notification saying a desktop has been added to my
Do you know how to talk?
Yeah. I don't know what this is, but I'm gonna remove this from my account. I think somebody just signed into to Apple on my account.
Oh, interesting.
From somewhere. But nobody should have my. I don't know what just happened.
We should. You know what? You should put your phone up on screen. We could figure it out together. I'm sure that would be a smart move.
I'm sure. I'm not. I don't know what just happened.
Huh? You just got hacked?
No. No, I just got a notification that that said that a desktop was added. The thing is, there are no actual desktops signed into my account in this house other than these two. You know what? Let's just move on.
All right. If you want to, you want to double check, we can just show us your phone and we'll go from there. And I'm sure no one will want to. You just put your password in for everybody so we can check for you.
Yep.
No?
You know, as much as I love you guys, so
yeah, he's gonna do it, chat. I tried.
Yeah. No Mr. Silly P stuff. Yeah, we don't want that to happen.
He's back now, right? Everything's good as far as I heard.
Everything's back. He lost his playlist, I think, but he's got everything back now.
Could be a lot worse. That's not the worst thing. That's something you can fix at least.
Could have been a lot worse.
Yeah.
Just going through, logging out of a few things real quick. Just don't mind.
Fair enough.
Hey, let's talk about some other stuff. How's about the Colossus Axion 800 870 special edition for Bandit 36 FR that released? How's about that? Man, oh man.
More Colossus stuff. Wrong file. Hang on. I lost the file. DJ, I lost the file. Just talking through.
Today on the Farm Sim Show, we're going to talk about other stuff that we already talked about, but most importantly, we're going to talk about
you can stop. I fixed it. There it is.
Class Axion 800. Okay, so this is super cool. This is really awesome. This right here, you can change the branding on it. You could use it as like a what would you call it? Like a demo vehicle. We can do it with all the wheel brands. It's got a really cool Midas. It's got Continental right there. And it also changes the rim color as well. If you do wide tires, you can change the accent color on the wheels.
I don't think I've seen that before. Having accent colors on the wheels. That's first. That's kind of cool. That's a neat idea.
Dude, this is so cool. If you want to track,
the Axiom's ever been in the mod hub before, has it?
Yeah, there's one or two. There's definitely one or two.
One of the Colossus versions that wasn't. I'm trying to remember. They had a bunch of smaller versions.
Also, we'll call out Trucker Matsy, Callum Mackey, and Jay Turk right now. They're in Matsy's members chat instead of hanging out with us in chat. Just fair enough. We see you. Come hang out with us. It's cooler over here. Anyway, this is a very unique tractor and is one of the most unique customization options of any tractor on the mod hub. It's really cool.
Yeah, no kidding. Like lots of little options on there. That's nice.
Yep.
I support it. Give me some more options. That's cool.
Cool.
I'm not sure I'm going to use the paint schemes. I like the fact that they're there, but I don't know if I'd ever use it.
Yeah. Somebody just said a brand showcase tractor. Absolutely. The funny thing is, when you change the livery, it doesn't change the tires. I'm still in here, DJ. Called you out.
So it doesn't change the coloring of the tires when you change the livery?
No. It doesn't change the tire brand when you change. So you could do like Trelleborg livery with Midas tires or something.
That makes sense then, right?
Yeah, it's so cool. Enough. I love this. I absolutely love this. We don't have access to your VC. We're not in VC. Get out of here. I love how Kalamakis just stay back. He's like, I'm not in here. I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm not talking to you.
Next up, love you guys. Next up, let's talk about the Kill Bros 1600. This is a really epic mod, brand new brand into the game as well, as far as I can tell.
Yep.
Awesome. Absolutely awesome. Cool mod. Use it with the other thing. One neat thing that they did with this one specifically is they made it color changeable. Wheels, accent, or main color.
You okay over there?
There's a lot of Dr. Pepper air.
I was actually using this the other night too. I've had this. I've been running on this for a while. I'm like, oh yeah, this is coming out right away for PC. And I'm like, maybe it's not. DC Bueller gets his stuff through fairly quickly.
Yeah,
like he is able to get it through. When you see it on the testing list, usually it's not gonna fail. It seems like. So, anyways.
Yeah, and a new brand. Come on.
Yeah, I was. How does that work to get these new brands put into game now? Because I saw somebody else putting something else recently. They're trying to submit it to be put in as a mod, and I'm not sure what the process is on that, because usually Giants doesn't usually allow it, right?
I feel like we should definitely get someone from Giants on the show one day and
I would
talk about that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because Giants have talked about that on their podcast, so now we should be able to get the same person on our podcast to talk about it.
I would like to know more about it, because for sure it's something that when you see these new brands come out in game, you're like, well, how does that work? And anyways, how's it working anymore?
Appreciate you. Things make me feel better and forget about it. Next, this is interesting, but this is another mod that you can rebrand. This is kind of neat. So this right here, the Lizard Series, which is the second mod with the same name. A-Dub's got a tank with the same name.
Yeah.
This is a big trailer. It's like 50 or 60 some thousand liters or 255,000 liters. And it has changed the branding on the side. There's a screenshot that shows different branding. I don't know which one it is.
That one right there.
Yeah. Yeah, right there. Dimco, Load King, Fleagle, Krona, Lizard, or none of those. That's pretty cool.
I mean, it doesn't affect the actual use of the equipment. It just changes the graphics on it. Nothing wrong with that. Yep. It's a Lizard brand, so you can slap whatever you want on it, really.
Yep.
Kind of neat.
Kind of neat.
What was the size on it? 56?
Something.
55 standard. Unreal's got 255. So it's also got the DjGoHam version as well. So if you want to DjGoHam it up, you can.
I love it. Okay.
Look at that. There's some good ratings on the 66. There you go, folks.
Oh, there you go.
I did not know that, Momo.
Good to know.
No,
and so Hispano actually released another thing today. We talked about this previously. I didn't get this on the list because whoever releases the mods at Mod Hub, I have no idea who that could be, released them a little bit later today than normal. And I'm really glad that I did the homework for this show beforehand, because I finished the mods when we went live. That being said, I did the top mods before today's mods came out. I'm not sure the list would have changed any, but
did you know there's some tanks out now? Did you know that?
Have you seen this? Have you heard about this?
You heard about this thing?
Tanks are out.
Yeah, there you go.
250,000 liters on the biggest one.
That's a lot of fertilizer.
These are Unreal Toe.
I mean, we kind of talked about these briefly, but I didn't think they were going to be out. I mean, we knew they were out, but we didn't think they were going to be out, if that makes any sense.
Yep. Yeah. Totally didn't know if they were going to be out, but they're out. But we didn't know if they were going to be out.
1,000 liter max.
How cool is that? These are awesome. If you want a big tanker and you want it to be a container, container mods are going to be the popular thing, man. They're happening. I'm getting ready to do a bunch of container stuff on Edgewater.
It feels a little bit like the new IT runners.
Yeah.
Right? Like what IT runner was for 17 almost. Like this is like we're going with it. Anyways.
I love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Absolutely love it.
We did already talk about this, I think.
We did. The man himself was in here, but we could bring it up briefly. The Michigan Shed Pack, which is something that I don't think we thought maybe would come out. I know he got a little bit frustrated and was just going to release it for PC players. However, he put in the work that had to be done and made it happen. And of course, I've already done my farm build on Edgewater without these, so now I have to go back and delete a few things.
Look at the snow maps on those too. Those look good. Nice. Love it.
He did a good job.
Yeah, fantastic. I go download those ones for actually. How's the rankings going there? There you go. Look at that. Perfect score on 94. Not bad.
94. Wow. That's difficult.
Not bad, right?
That's difficult to do. All right.
Good job, dude.
So we got some updates.
Good job for everyone that was that's liking and rating that too. By the way.
Yeah. I'm gonna take off a few mods because it really just don't matter.
I mean, we're there. We're there.
Let's talk about some top crossplay mod updates. East Vineland, New Jersey came out this week. It has a new chicken scratch built into it. Echo Vario 1000 for custom modding got updated. Not a big update, but it happened anyway. Ultimate Mowing and Baling Pack from Mac Trucker 921 as well got updated with some nice fixes. Lizard Katrina 9000, which is a mod that no one would have guessed that I would have on my top mods. It is a roller mulcher. It doesn't roll, it just mulches, but they added color options, which is the only thing I really wanted. And precision farming got updated this week.
What were the updates to precision farming? I was trying to figure that out yesterday, and I forgot to look completely.
I read it out in my video on Tuesday, and I forgot.
Does anybody watch your videos?
Not as many as you would expect.
It should be a lot more. A lot more. I mean, there you go. Check out DJ's video. I can't find it off the top of my head now with the list on the updates. We can check it out later. But precision farming's been updated. I've actually already updated it in my files too. And Trucker Matthew was super surprised to see it updated on the server, but it's there.
Oh, that's right. You don't update any of your mods on your server, do you?
Not a lot. Forget lots of times.
A couple notable mod updates for PC players. Renbu by Holidor, who was on the community spotlight with Kermit on Wednesday. Great interview, by the way. Manual Attach from Wobster got updated, and Tree Growth Manager by Beaver Boys Modding got updated, as well as Object Storage from GTX. That was a hot fix.
I was surprised to see Manual Attach get an update, and I'm like, yeah, because I do use that for some of my playthroughs, and that I don't know what else they need to do with that mod now. What else can we make it better? I don't know. I want to see Manual Attach be base game. Let's be honest, as an option.
I appreciate you.
So yeah, I'm looking out for you.
You are. That's real cool of you. DJ makes videos.
I'm just looking out for you. Hang on a second. I just want to read the update quickly. Separate hose types check only. Disable function per type. Added support for custom hoses and multiple bug fixes. Nothing crazy. Just a couple updates. Nothing crazy. There you go. Well, Simple IC will get updated soon, Matty. Don't worry.
You know, I feel like Simple IC is a mod that I would definitely keep updated.
Well, it wasn't required for the stuff we were messing with it. This is for the carnival ride stuff. To set it up, you physically have to walk around and like click on different parts of it to unfold it. And there's literally probably about a 30-step process to unfold one of them. It's ridiculous.
Fortunately, with the new Gurval DLC, the stationary builders only have like a 5-step process to unfold them, and the last 3 are all together, which is nice.
It's pretty much just one, really.
I mean, you can be one.
Like one, if you want it to be.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on the Gurval DLC? Not so far. You messed with it.
It's cool. I like the new features that it's added. I like that we have some Grovile equipment that's been made by Giants. We do have a few mods, but it's really cool to see those actually by Giants. There are new sounds. There are new animations.
The sounds actually, you're not wrong. That I remember when Farmsim 22 launched. Sorry to cut you off, but the sounds were like a big thing for me. The first time I drove into like a shed with the tractors and the sound effect you get when you have your volume cranked up. And the sound effects they've put into the baling equipment is completely new, and it does sound pretty good. So I have to agree with you there.
So you've got that. I love the fact that we can bail up TMR. Would be nice to be able to have that with every baler, but I think they would have had to have done something with like the code or something, because if you did that, then you have to have this DLC. But if you've made some stuff and you had the DLC, but you got rid of the DLC on for some reason, you came back in, are those bales going to be there anymore? Then they disappear and everything just goes. So
I kind of like I don't know, just looking at it briefly, I'm trying to figure out how, like, if you're baling chaff, for example, how would you pick that up off the ground with a normal other baler? Like,
right,
you're not going to have a row of chaff just going down your fields and be able to drive over.
I did test it like that though yesterday.
I did too. But like, there's no equipment right now that does that leaves, and I don't think in real life you do that ever. So
yeah,
like, you're gonna pick this up with a loading wagon no matter what, of some sort, and unload it because it's being, anyways. I find it somewhat interesting. I'm not as excited as some of the other DLCs we have. It does feel somewhat similar to a Vermeer pack again. Once again, I think I've compared it to that more than once.
Yeah, it's like a European Vermeer pack. That's totally cool.
Yeah. It does add some interesting new features to it. There are some things like I wish, and we were messing with Dave and when I was messing with Matthew last night with this, and looking at how we could push the bales out of the way when it's unloading out of the machine. I wish there was a way that it could do that instead of just having to have one drop at a time. I'm gonna mess with it some more and see if others like using auto load trailers, that kind of thing to do that. I don't know. We'll see. It's interesting. The new bale types for sure, of course, added in new features there. I mean, it's adding new options now for, of course, your productions. So we'll see what modders come up with to use some of these new bale types potentially, right? Anyways, it's really cool. It's not the end all be all of DLCs, that's for sure, in my books. It does probably rank down the lower third for new DLCs, at least for Farm Sim, but I'm still going to mess with it and play around with it. And may not be my thing, but at the same time, I think it's still kind of cool. It's something different, and it's relatively inexpensive, which is not bad either, right?
Yeah, $10.
Yeah.
And it's included with the Year 2 season pass. So if you have the Year 2 season pass, you're good to go.
Speaking of which, it's giveaway night tonight. Did you know that?
Ooh.
We're gonna give away a bunch of copies of the Year 2 seasons pass tonight, which includes the how do you pronounce it? Say it for me. I should record you saying it.
Go ahead. You want to do that real quick?
No, I don't. But you can try. Here, I'm gonna pretend. Go for it anyways.
Grovile.
I think that's what you said. So we'll mess with that tonight. If you guys want to win a copy of Year 2 seasons pass for PC, come into the live stream and we'll see if we can give away some Year 2 seasons passes. Yeah, we'll be live tonight.
And I don't know, it's movie night here at the house.
Aren't you doing your 24-hour stream?
Look, first off, it was a 4-hour stream because I was sick last week, and second off, it was last week.
I think
you just weren't there.
It. Like, you should start over and do it again.
You know, we had a great time. Driver 53 was there. 82 Studio was there. 4B was there. Trucker Matsy was there.
Stopped in.
Yeah.
I was there.
At Airburger. Paul Strike came in to say hello.
I literally came in and was there.
G-Portal was there. You came in and then muted your microphone until the very end, and it was creepy.
I did do that. You're right.
Well, there were some other guys that came in and really showed us a fun time and showed us like how to change the way you play Farming Simulator, and you just weren't there. It was like family was important.
Yeah, go figure, right?
A little bit jealous. I didn't.
I wasn't actually not even at home when I was in your chat for about an hour and a half. I think I just forgot I was in there, and I came back in. I'm like, oh, look, there's still people talking on my computer in the studio. I should go see what's going on. And the second I said anything,
4B.
I got kicked out.
Yeah, it was so funny. We had just ended the stream.
Oh, okay.
Ryder, those giveaways will work for Steam users. Great thing about Farming Simulator 22 is every DLC, every code that's PC works for everything. There's a folder in your files called PDLC, and it'll just put it in there, and your game will read it. It's perfectly fine. Good to go. And Clutch is awesome for doing those giveaways. Ooh, yeah.
They are PC only, though. Yes.
They are
Unfortunately,
PC
I
only.
can't get codes for console, and region lock stuff messes everything up. So last time I did them for console players, it ended up being a whole mess of a thing. So I don't want to do that anymore. I'm sorry. It's just, I can't do it.
Unfortunately, I don't do console giveaways anymore either. It was a absolute nightmare back at Christmas time when I did that.
Yeah, I don't.
Sorry, guys.
The region lock stuff, unfortunately, guys, messes it up. So if you're out of my region when I buy something, I can't get you it anyways then.
Yep.
And also trying to get codes, I can't get a code just for the DLC. It's like, here's a $20 gift card, and it's like, well, that's Canadian. It's not enough to cover my DLC thing anyways. Like, oh, okay, let's see if I can figure out and do that. Oh wait, I can only get you another $20 one or whatever. It doesn't work, guys. I'm sorry. So unfortunately, no console one, just PC. So anyways, if you're on PC and you want the Year 2 Seasons Pass, come hang out on the stream. And if you're not on PC or on console, come out and have some fun anyways. It's good times.
Fastest growing YouTuber in Farming Simulator right now.
No, I'm not. That's a lie.
Definitely.
That's a lie.
The most fun YouTuber in Farming Simulator.
That's also a lie. I'm pretty negative, and
The best live streamer in
that's
Farming
not true at all.
Simulator
I
on
am.
YouTube.
I mean, if you're talking about Gertie, maybe,
It's
but that's a whole different brand.
Driver. I know a guy that does console giveaways. Well, there you
Go
go.
hang out with Driver. I don't know how you do it, Driver, because I run into so many issues with it.
He may
Mostly
not
Driver.
be talking about himself either, but definitely go bug him about it and find
I
out.
think Driver
I'm sure-
definitely is the guy you need to yak at that one.
He's a good dude. Man,
Yep.
what are you doing this weekend? Are you ever gonna fill out the part where it says, "Are you doing videos this weekend?"
Probably not. I like to make you struggle through this part. It's kind of the whole fun part. I get to look at the title you make, and
Yep.
then at
Change
the end
it.
we get down to the bottom of this like page 7 of the show doc, and it's like,
Page 6.
sorry, page 12. It could be. It doesn't matter. Yeah, there's going to be live streams. I think we might have we might have our first supercut of Western Wilds come out. Somebody
I
convinced me to do
think-
supercuts.
Are you actually doing a thing that I invented for Farming Simulator over
I
a
think
year ago?
People seem to be digging it, and I'm like, well, if they're digging it, I'll jump on that bandwagon. I want to give people what they want.
I got a supercut. It's got 1 million views.
Yeah, that's a huge thing, right?
That's big.
We'll see. Farmer
I'm
T.
so-
Clutch's channel is unique. I'll say that. I don't know what that means, Farmer T. That doesn't help me.
Can we pin that message? That seems like a great message to pin. You do a good job, man. You do a real good job. I got 4 things this weekend. No surprise
As
there.
always.
As always, Edgewater episodes 7 and 8 coming out tomorrow and Sunday morning at 9 a.m. Eastern time. 1 p.m. tomorrow. I got a first look at Bucks County, PA from TNT
I've seen a couple
Modding.
people doing some streams and stuff on Bucks County, showing it off.
Yeah,
I'm excited for it. And I see there's a pinned message on TNT's Discord right now. Do I have to go look at that?
there is. I think he just wished everybody a happy today.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Hey, is Rental Man Buck's in the chat? Buck, how are you doing, brother? Good to see you,
Oh,
man.
is he? Oh,
Clicked the wrong one.
better pat her. Let's get at her.
Cheers, buddy. Good to see you.
We are meeting in person in 6 days, 7 days.
Such a busy week, man. This is going to be such a busy week. I mean, I'm all stressed about meeting you, and I don't know how I'm going to contain you in real life. Like, is that going to be a thing? I can't contain you here. How do I direct you in the right direction in real life? Do we need to?
It's so much worse in real life.
So, Farm Sim Show next week will be most likely either at PAX or awkwardly in DJ's room with me in the bunk bed.
Yeah, it's gonna be one of the two. We're gonna figure it out. We're gonna do our best. That's about all I got for that.
I have no idea. What
I got
it's gonna
the-
be like. We haven't decided. We don't know what's available
Yeah.
there yet. Of course, we're gonna try it. I'd like to do it there.
Be nice to it at PAX. I got the handles for the microphone things that I got.
Okay. Yeah.
I got some interview handles for those little floofy things on the end. And I got a new stand for the iPad so we can put it somewhere.
Okay. Well,
And then we can
we'll
monitor
do it. I
chat on
noticed
our
there's
phone.
like a podcast thing in YouTube built in now.
Yeah.
We need to talk about that when we're at some point this week and figure things out. Maybe that we can use that. Maybe if we don't want to use what we're doing now, I don't know yet. We'll see.
We'll get it sorted. We're gonna have a good time.
So chat, expect content from both of us. Make sure you're subscribed to both DJ and myself coming up this week if you want to find more, especially on Farm Sim 23, because it sounds like there's going to be info on 23 at PAX. Hopefully we can do some. We'll see what we can do there. Hopefully we can talk about it. Hopefully we can, I don't know, figure things out.
I have heard that somebody, I don't know if it's Kermit, I don't know if it's Jenny, I don't know if it's other unnamed person from Giants that may be there, has a thing that we might be able to do something with Farm Sim 23 with, and I'm just going to find it and steal it. And then what I'm going to need you to do is have capture equipment set up ready to go in the back room.
I will have the Mission Impossible soundtrack playing behind you as you're stealing it, and we'll live stream it.
Perfect. So stay tuned. We're going to get canceled next week. It's going to be great.
Hashtag canceled.
We're both going to get kicked out of the partner program. It's going to be a fun time.
I mean, if there's a way to go out, I think that's the best way to do it. If we could find a way.
The two largest Giants partners in the Western Hemisphere get canceled at PAX.
They don't have the guts to cancel us. We're bigger than Farm Sim. Oh, wait.
Don't say it out loud. We're going to get in trouble.
You just told them our plan. You realize that, right? You just told, like, I'm sure.
The only people from Giants that watch this podcast is Kermit and Marcel and probably somebody. Yeah, I did mess up, huh?
You know what? We'll pay them off. Let's.
Kermit's one of us.
Get K-Bot to bring some nuggies, and we'll just pay them off. It'll be fine.
Yeah, just look and be like,
here, you see this? Put this in your mouth. Put it in your mouth.
and that's all we really need.
Should be good. It'll be
We're
fine.
getting DMCA'd at PAX. Can you imagine? We're gonna have a great time. All right,
it'll be fun. So make sure you guys stay tuned to the channel. Hopefully, if you see a notification, come hang out. I don't know exactly what kind of content I'm going to be putting out. DJ's probably doesn't have a clue what he's putting out for that week either.
Yo, do you know like that guy with his phone? Hey, Farmer Cop just released his second Gerval DLC video of the day. Nice. I'm gonna be that guy going. Like and subscribe. That's gonna be me. Sorry.
Sorry, not sorry.
Sorry, not
Anyways,
sorry.
yeah, date with Gertie. That's going to be the award for that. We'll give one of those away tonight. Maybe, who knows? I think DJ already won that though.
Oh, I don't want to. Can you just give it to somebody else? Because you basically forced it on me.
That's
kind
of her motto right there.
Ugh.
It's kind of her motto.
I don't like. Makes me feel uncomfortable.
I think we already talked about your 4090. I don't know if we need to talk about
preach that. Yeah. I mean, I'm sure there's somebody else that plays Farm Sim that got a 4090, but I saw zero improvements at 4K 60 from my 3090.
Ridiculous.
That being said, I did do it at 8K at 144 FPS, and it was just locked at 144.
Why?
Oh, it was awesome. It was so awesome. And it's the only game I have installed on that computer.
Well, at least you're going to be ready for when Farm Sim 29 comes out. You'll have the graphics card that'll work perfect for it.
It'll be great. Yeah, by then I'll have a 6090 or what? Hey, that's a good one.
6090, yeah. I like that.
I mean, AMD already came out with a 6900, so AMD beat NVIDIA to the number. Let's just say goodbye.
I think we got nothing else anyways. That's all your news for the week. The next time you see the Farm Sim show, it's going to be one screen instead of two.
Yeah, it will be very close.
Oh, man. I almost regret it already. It should be fun.
Uncomfortable for everyone around us. Thanks for joining the show, guys. Oh, whoa! I should get over there. Oh, yeah. Whoa!
Did we switch shirts?
All right.
We switched shirts.
Oh, look at that. All right, we're out of here. You guys have a great, awesome weekend. Enjoy yourselves. Check out videos of the Grip Out DLC if you're interested. Go support your favorite content creators. We all got stuff going on with it. If you have questions, pop them in the chat. And again, just have a great weekend. Enjoy playing some Farm Sim and hanging out with your friends. That's
Appreciate
it.
you
That's all I
guys.
got.
We will see you guys hopefully tonight. Come win a copy of Year-2 Seasons Pass, and we will see you guys after we're waiting for the Farm Sim show. See you next week.
Yeah.
What if I told you?
That's the best drummer. That's my face. Stop showing my face. That's the best drummer in the world. Who's that ugly guy on the right? Yeah, who is that guy? He's ridiculous, is what he is. Never let him on the stream ever. Absolutely brutal. Oh, there's one called Night Driving. Let's play that. I can't hear it. Can you turn it up? Crank the volume, yo. I'm not getting the vibe for this. Yeah, me not. I'm not either. Dance pop. Dance pop. Party pop. Pop pop. I'm just, you know what? I'm a fan of Feeding the Ducks. That's the song that I need to hear. The Feeding the Ducks. Yeah, get in the groove and everything just smoothly grows off my tongue. It's great. Yeah. You think you might realize that you played the same song for 90 minutes in the background? I just love this song though. That's my jam. You want the bread? Got the food. And I feed them to the ducks. Got some water. And more bread. The bread went bad and we can't eat it, so give it to the ducks. I thought feeding the ducks was a euphemism for something else, to be perfectly honest. It's not that, it's called feeding the ducks! Speaking of feeding the ducks, see you guys next week. I gotta go. I gotta pee.